Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3. Today we are on the northeast corridor from Boston to Providence. We're in the Massachusetts Bay Transport Authority F40PH. It's one I've not driven before, so I'm really quite excited. As you can see, we're just departing from Boston and we'll be taking the Franklin line. So this one will only be going as far as Redville, I believe it is. Yeah, Redville. So it should be around sort of 20 minutes. And I really didn't want to hit that button. And so we'll, without further ado, let's get underway. As you can see, it's just starting to snow. So let's just have a look at the... I do like this livery, actually. It's really quite nice. You can see it's just starting to snow. It's a very slow exit from Boston, and we are already speeding, so let's just apply the brakes. We've got the cab car there coming in the opposite direction. We've also got we also get to see the ACS 64 on this route as well. It should also be noted that the Acceler Express is coming shortly, which is one that I'm really quite excited to see and to drive. So certainly as soon as that is released, we will be playing it here on the channel, and you'll get to experience it and get a first look. And yeah, our first stop up is Boston Back Bay, and that is, well, we're in feet, so we're not 4,000 feet or so. We're not far away. And it, as I say, is a real slow exit. You can see coming from, I believe it's Southampton Yard, is another cab car being pushed by the F40, and you can see we are still speeding. Just bring it down a touch, even though our speed limit does say 15. I think the something not quite right there. Where are the wipers? I'll have the window wipers, please. There we go. Might be able to see where we're going now. We can start to apply a little bit more power. We'll get a feel for how good these brakes are as we come into Boston Back Bay. We'll give you a bit more of an outside view. You can see the snow starting to build up on the front of the loco there. I always do like that build up of snow that you get to see. And we can apply the power. Very nice looking loco. What do you guys think of driving this one? Have you enjoyed playing it so far? Is it one you've not tried? Is it something you perhaps would? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, if you're new here, why don't you hit the subscribe button? And if you're enjoying this video, why don't you hit the like button as well? It really does make a big difference. So as we work our way up to 30 miles an hour, we've got just 2,000 feet to go until Boston Back Bay. Keep the power on for now. I think it'll be just, we can see just ahead where we'll be stopping today. Let's get a feel for these brakes. So a little bit of minimum application. They do seem to be working quite well. Yeah, these brakes seem to be pretty half decent, I have to say. So as we try and hit our stop marker, we should be able to, and we should be just pretty much bang on time. Yeah, these brakes are pretty good, I have to say. Release the brakes so we can just edge. That'll do. 12 feet, I can't complain about that. Let's go to number 2 cam to get you a good, kind of good view of the loco. Oh, we might need to unlock the doors. That's always that always helps. So we hopefully won't be here too long, and we can be heading off to our next station, which is Ruggles, and then finally Redville. So nice short run. You get a bit of a feel for this the MBTA F40. It's been quite enjoyable so far. Let's just finish loading up these passengers, and we can be away very shortly. There we go. Wait for those doors to lock. Let's be quite aggressive on as the brakes come off. There we go. We'll keep it in notch 5 for now. We have got 60 miles an hour just ahead of us. Really get a feel for the power of this loco. It's yeah, pretty impressive. Just bring it back down now as we approach the 30 mile an hour mark. There we go, we've got the indication that we'll be heading into a 60. Just wait, give it a chance to clear. There we go. Let's use the full power of this F40. And make our way up to 60 miles an hour. We've then got a further 100 miles an hour coming up, so yeah, really get to stretch your legs. Although Ruggles is only 3,000 feet away, so we need to be careful not to overshoot. Really start to see the snow building up now. This is, I have to say, it's one of my favourite routes to play with the snow on. Obviously gives a bit of an added complexity challenge to driving these big old locos, and you know, make sure you get those braking points pretty much spot on. And I think I'm probably going to overshoot. I've definitely underestimated. Oh no! I'll take that back. These brakes are phenomenal. And we'll just cruise it along. You know what? I thought they're going about 50 miles an hour. I was going to overshoot, but pretty spot on, I'd have to say. That was me going, oh, here we go. We're going to have to the embarrassment of overshooting, but no. I rescued it. You see the snow really starting to build up now, so that's very cool. So next up is Redville in well, just under 9 minutes it would be that journey, but we have got the 90 mile an hour, so it'll be good to see how fast we can pull away from this station. Ruggles, come on, we'll start locking the doors now. There we go, we'll release, put away in probably notch 5, I reckon. There we go, no wheel slip so far, which is good. Yeah, we can probably hit notch 6 now. Bit of a wobble there. Not sure what that was all about. There we go. Give it the full power here. The acceleration certainly isn't as quick as I expected, but that's okay. Let's give you another bit of an outside view. You can see the snow kick up effect, which is beautiful. give a bit of a... I think you know what's coming. I think this has got to be a bit of a screenshot. Get him a little bit closer. That's got to be it there, I think. You know, if you're watching this video, you know what, you know the thumbnail that you clicked. There we go, as we hit 50 miles an hour. It's definitely not building the speed as quickly as I thought it would, but that's okay. We are limited to 90, even though I think we, you know, the track is permitted to do 100. I guess we're limited by the capability of Lego, perhaps. This is a route I don't play too often. It's one I really should play a little bit more often. Excited to see what the Accelerate Express can bring to this route. So that should be really, really interesting. There we go. We're really starting to build the speed now. Snow's still coming down, but it gives some nice effect, certainly as we come in and out of these tunnels. Let's jump into the old 8 camera and we'll just fly off up here through the... There we go. Watch us fly by. You can get a real feel for that snow kick-up effect. And there we go. Let's jump back in the cab. Up to 70 miles an hour now. 75. We're going to be approaching a 45, so we need to be braking. So we'll let the brakes do its thing. We won't slam them too hard for now. Got flashing green aspect, which I guess is we'll be taking, yeah, set of points. Should have kind of predicted that, but that's okay. And we can head back up to what will be 90 miles an hour now. So, application of the full power. Give me the power. See the amp starting to build back up. There we go, you can start to see the speed coming back up now. Beautiful scenery. Obviously this was released as part of the Rush Hour pack, which this route was very much sort of focused on giving a great effect in sort of, you know, snowy conditions. So I really think they did hit the nail ahead. I know there's been some complaints about the signalling system, but from my perspective it's always been kind of okay. It's not been perfect by any stretch of imagination. Especially given I don't play sort of American routes very often. It's fine for, I guess, the casual player, but those obviously who want a bit more of an immersive experience, yeah, I can see the issues. We need to be bringing it down to... We got the flashing now. Guessing we need to be at 45. Well, we'll keep it at 45 anyway. Looks like we've got an amber ahead. If the wiper would do its thing. Yeah, there you go. You can see it just at the top there. Just keep cruising along for now, I think. Need to be going down to 30, so we'll come back on the brakes yet again. Coming down in 30 quite nicely. There we go. We'll just keep cruising along for now. We've got a go via in about 3,000 feet. Just put one notch of power on to keep the amps up. Slowly cruising along. It's quite a nice, enjoyable drive so far. Very relaxed. We've got 5 coaches that we're hauling. Can we see anything ahead? No, not at the moment. Let's jump to the old classic 8 camera. Fly up the road. Can't see anything here. We'll park ourselves here to watch us come by. Give a bit of the old. There you go. There you go. You can't say I haven't given you a bit of the old classic horn action. Okay, so we've got 45 miles an hour. That's fine. But we have got Redville in just about 7,000 feet, so not far. We'll give it full beans. Just we're in a 45, so let's use our maximum speed here. Why not? Although we will be going down to 30. Well, we'll keep it in notch 5 for now. As we roll through a station. If you want to see more with the F40 or even with the cab car at the other end, those lights aren't on. Never mind. You know, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to do another video. I've really enjoyed this one so far. I think it's one I'm gonna play more in my spare time. Right, we're up to 45-ish. You can see we've got another amber ahead. Can't admit to know why it's the middle one, but there we go. I'm sure. I'm down to 30, so in a good space. Let's just give you a view of the map. So as you can see, we've made our way from Boston up here to the north, and then all the way down the south is Providence. I guess this is where we are. Let's just make sure we hit our stop marker. Where we sort of take the branch off, which is for the Franklin line. Never been up this part before. Very cool. Slightly uphill. And sort of around to the corner as well. And up above, oh wow. Over to our left there, you can see another F40 on the sort of on the raised section. That's very cool to see. Start applying the brakes so we can hit our stop marker. Although I can't actually see it, so there we go. That will do. I guess we're going unlock to the right. Yeah, gotta be. And as you can see, this one then goes on to Forge Park. Very cool. Very cool. We'll just finish unloading these passengers. Let's see, I'm in the tree. That's always helpful. But that's a very cool station. You've obviously got this branch around here to the right. You've got up the top here. We've got some freight. Quite a lot of freight actually. Didn't know that was hidden away here. You've obviously got a stabled F40. There we go. Let's lock the doors and conclude this this journey. So if you've liked this one, why don't you hit the like button, and also if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. It really does make a big difference to the channel. And let's see what medal we picked up. It's gold. It's gold. That's perfect. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.